to keep Faze guessing, because otherwise you can kind of go into this monotony of A ramp onto A ramp. Pistol round starts off, Rain gets all the contact, and immediately VP scale.
Yeah, you were speaking about A ramp, and here we go. Good util, clearing out sandbags and a smoke on the left side of the site. Mir will be looking to get the bomb down, and look, he still has a smoke and Molotov, so he could put that down to elevators, and they could try take a very aggressive fight with a Molotov towards Headshot or Heaven, and now util comes in. They're going to be trying to take these fights onto the players behind these smokes, but instead, they're just going to get the bomb down. They've already suffered a loss with Norbert dying, and now, what are these post plants going to be like? Mir, unfortunately, could not escape, but speaking about escaping, Flit will do more than that. Flip will take 3 scopes. It felt like he was dead. They trapped him on the left side of that bomb site, but he excels back against the wall, and he does not miss a beat. Twist now. He had such a good first map. 1 versus 3. No kit. Time is ticking. He drops.
Tandem with another. VP still continue to scale. I like this smoke on the bomb site because it allows Carrigan a route in. Flick gets denied. That's the bomb not planted.
And also a big factor to take out of this round. Brokey trying to deny again, only a bit of damage towards Norbert. He somehow gets alive with it, and Mir taking that space off Carrigan, and in tandem with Fame and Norbert, they will push themselves out, but it goes down to a 1 versus 1. Rops, bomb with no kit. He has to get on it soon or take the fight to Fame, and ice in the veins. The 1 versus 1 goes in favor of Virtus.Pro.
Yeah, shout out Mir there, because where Carrigan, he felt like he had the round in the palm of his hand. The fact he's got the space out towards Gap, but Mir retakes it. And despite the bomb being denied, despite Faze applying the squeeze... No. Not in the server anyway, Mr. Fred. Fast play. Now for VP up B. Carrigan again drops a smoke, prevents opportunities, and Rain actually finds James. A 4-on-3. VP have got the bomb site. It's up to Faze to retake it, but they've got good space. Take a look. Rain and Rops are already on the flank.
Yeah, especially Rops. We want to be looking at him. He's got that rifle. He's going to get baited in by Rain, but unfortunately, they cannot make much traction up towards ramp. Fame, lucky to get away with his life there. 3 versus 3, and the HP tentatively low, being brought down further. Mir on 21. They have to fight their way out of this one. Nade produced, no damage garnered. Norbert funnels them out, and same with Mir. They know that Rops has the rifle towards ramps. They go, even those 2 players towards CT, we're still going to take the fight to those pistols, and Rops just left isolated. There's nothing he can do here, only as they would have wanted.
Honestly felt like Faze could have won that round. But I really like it.
I thought they were.
You talked about the fact that they identified Rops was out towards stairs as soon as there was some contact being taken, and then immediately, I think it's Fame that drops the smoke just on the edge. They completely cordon him off, Rops, and they wait ever so patient. Deep smokes, you like this, in towards elevator, and the molly in towards Headshot. You can't come in, you have to go through the smoke.
They've got that confirmation now, but great utility to displace Faze. That means they can't fight together. Bomb being tapped. Rops reveals his hand. James caught out with utility. Bomb can't be denied, but he dies straight after. Now Norbert in a 1 versus 2. Plucks the head off Twist. Smoke gives Rops space to play with. 10-second defuse. Is he really about to stick this? No, surely not. 4 seconds left. Norbert starts to spam. Sees Rops' hand. The 1 versus 2. Clutched up for Norbert.
That's really awkward. Fair play to Rops, because in that situation, you don't expect him to make a play like that. You don't expect him to stick 10 seconds in the smoke. But remember, once you start shooting them, sometimes a gap, it's revealed, it's presented. I really like this aggression. With Rops finding both the kills immediately, you assume that on CT side he plays B. So how much of his impact is really going to be felt here, especially in this first half?
What was interesting is if we... Oh, okay, never mind. I was going to just say Norbert's got them cleaned up. Okay, these pistols, they're singing. James gets dinked through the scaffolding. But luckily enough for him, does survive. Fame and James both tentatively low. Carrigan catches off the one high-G player, delivers an 8K into his pocket. This is turned to pandemonium, but Fame will release the pressure a little bit because... And it feels like with 30 seconds, they're going to have to. Good kill onto Rob's. Fame brought down even lower. Walking on a thread of life. Him and James, 33 HP combined. They're going to be walking into this. Brokey forced away. He can't see it in that Molotov. Plays behind it. He hasn't revealed himself yet, but Twist looking the wrong way. And as Twist falls, simultaneously does Brokey.
I think that might be a comms thing there for Faze, because Brokey gets pushed back by the molly. Immediately he has to say, I'm mollied off, I can't see short. That means Twist would have to turn around there. Also, potentially the issue of the gun barrel protruding around the corner. That's all things to consider. But yeah, again, Virtus.Pro, they love this type of round. You want to slow things down, you want to take the sting out of the game. That's exactly what they do. Shadow spotted. That is awkward, as we see it on the replay.
The unsuccessful VP, they're going to completely slow it down now. Are they going to send Fame to lurk towards the B bomb site? No, looks like they're going to go towards A. Rain, lovely bait and switch between him and Brokey. Back to a 3 versus 3. However, Mir, lovely timing, rears his head, swings into Brokey, and now advantage back in favor of Virtus.Pro. Faze have both of their players still here. Twist finally gets on the board, and because of that kill, it forces Mir away. So Rain, hot on his heels. He's going to identify no one's towards Gap, but now he's being held for skulking around the smoke. Perfect timing. There's so much smoke right now. He can't see around it. Who will he see first? Mir strikes, drops the bomb, can't quite transition to Fame, and now Fame knows where Twist is.
Yeah, it's awkward. But yeah, again, you got to get the pressure. Oh,
not what he needed.
Say it's on Faze, 10 seconds. Twist holding and securing. There we go. Much needed round for Faze. And it was a lot of individual fights being taken in that round. It felt like Faze, every single player wanted to be that guy that gets the round in favor for them. This flash play from Carrigan, but it's this mid lurk from Rops. It's the sandbags play out of Rain, which entices Brokey to go towards short. Then you've got the Rain pushing towards short. It's a lot of different moving pieces. Close with the MP9. Carrigan, got to be aware that there was that run boost in play. Brokey fires off a shot, and actually, it's the Glock to ring out first. That's awkward. And now Brokey's under pressure as well. You need to get out, and he can't do it. Faze found 2 with the Glock.
The Glocks are doing it all right now. Virtus.Pro, they can pick up a rifle, they can pick up an AWP. AWP will go into the hands of Jame, you'd anticipate. And look at the rotations. Twist is so scared of that B bomb site. He's still planting his feet there and is only going to start moving over now as Virtus.Pro do unleash their utility. Rain, I love this aggression. He's going to try catch them off guard with utility, but instead, the flashbangs, they are just perfect. And Fame, a third with the Glock. You'd never anticipate that. And he has just single-handedly won it for his squad on the weapon you start with, up against an AWP and 2 A1Ss.
This is a disaster. This is a catalogue of errors for Faze. Completely falling apart. Sure, you got the bait and switch, but as soon as Brokey misses one shot, his time is done. Got to give a really big compliment as well to the flashbang that's thrown as VP is scaling on towards the bomb site, because it completely eliminates these players of Faze out of the game. I think it was Brokey initially that... Not Brokey, sorry. One of these players wanted to jump up on top of a headshot and swing in tandem with Rain, and they couldn't do it. The flashbang are out in angles like this.
First contact, Mir. Rain excels. Unfortunately, the second one does not go in his favor. Beatty and Carrigan, 10 HP, and the captain, a great flashbang. I don't know where it came from, but Norbit capitalizes upon that. Still, with a disadvantage, a 2 versus 3. Virtus.Pro needs to be very careful with this calculated aggression from Brokey, but I don't know, that actually didn't seem calculated whatsoever. He goes fast too quickly. And now Rops coming in from the back lines. Will they anticipate him? Twist laying down some coverage fire, and they expect Rops. Perfect awareness from Jame, leaving the Canadian in a 1 versus 2. He's already clutched up so far for his team, and that is the reason for their first round. HP is low. He has a kit. Will he anticipate Norbit here, though? Such an off angle that is never played, because it's simply quite bad, but I don't think Twist is going to anticipate this. Coming around the corner is peering towards it and maybe expecting it, but because no one shows their cards, he realizes he's have to go and save. But as soon as he turns away and makes some noise, Norbit swings out and doesn't allow anyone to save.
Yeah, I'll be honest, that's, again, another example of Faze losing their space up in towards 51 in gap, and suddenly VP are able to extract the round away. What a shot out of Jame on towards Brokey. But you could argue that completely cover the whole site in napalm, can make it very uncomfortable, but based on the fact there is no contact, VP just saved their util. Gotta bear with for just a sec, because Rain has found Mir. Advantage still here for Faze.
No kit, time, ticking down. Fame, lucky to get away with his life, but Rain still dominating. And then Rops, he just jumps around the side. The MP9 creates so much space for his team. That felt like it was done and dusted. Virtus.Pro, a 4 versus 5 post plant. Rain picks them apart coming on the flank. That should have been anticipated. And then Rops with the heroics in that second. You said they should be cruising to a knife, but for now, that has been tampered with.
Yeah, this is really awkward for VP because it felt like they had all the pieces in the right place. But look at this flank here from Rain. What a shot on towards Norbert. And that...
It's Fame. He's just cleared the B bomb site. Rops is gonna, Twist is gonna turn around. Twist is gonna hit this, but it does not matter. Fame, he's executing anyone that walks into his crosshair right now.
That's so awkward. That's so awkward. They have mid-control Phase, but that leg on towards Brokey, it's enough to dissuade them and anticipate A, but in reality, it's Fame taking all of this space. Now, James on the backstab. Look at how fast he is on the flank. Relying, again, so much on his teammates. Fame needs to hold strong, needs to buy enough time, and he's done it. James should be locking this in from the backside.
Just waiting, biding his time. Strikes. Knows, I think there's a second one here, but Rain, no way are we gonna see a replication of the last round. James, it's all on him. Bomb being diffused. Spray, it's so lumbered, and he doesn't connect. Rops covers his teammate, and Rain snatches yet another round from under their nose.
And you spoke about it on Ancient. You said James has a lot of reliance, a lot of trust in his teammates. So much so, he's often separated completely away from the pack. And this time, it comes back to bite Virtus.Pro. Because as soon as this kill is taken, they know exactly where the remaining players are. And Rops playing bodyguard, the safeguard for Faze. Another retake, back-to-back successes.
Mere. And this round seems like it's going to fall into the hands of Faze. Karrigan, I'm not a fan of this. He's getting very aggressive. He's got a lot of confidence. Running out of bullets. Brokey should be dead to rights right now. How is he still alive? Dancing and prancing, but finally brought down to justice. 2 versus 2. Twist hot on their heels. And what a way to cancel. There could be someone towards middle, and this could play to his benefit. However, as he moves away and makes noise, he's going to be replaced by Fame. What can Rops do on that part of the map? But first, we have to look over to this immediate execution of the A bomb site. He's relying on his team to succeed, and so far they are. Rops initiating a backstab, but it might not even be needed because look at this. They've broken through. Flick gives them their first frag. The hero of the pistol round, the T side. We were talking about how good Faze pistols are, and that's exactly what's going to happen right now.
Yeah, well played from Faze.
Storyline we were telling was that this is going to be a 3-mapper, and it's so far going how we'd anticipate, but it's going to be a 2-round game. They look very bleak at the beginning, and Rain, you can tell he's sharp with it. They do just run into his cross. He is going to be the late factor towards middle, but with 3 players here, I don't think he's even going to get utilized. Virtus.Pro looking to crush them down. Last bit of utility propelled forward. The smoke giving them some safe passageway into the bomb site, but look at this. Mir just baited him perfectly. He's going to swing onto them, and he just farms them up. Rops eventually does trade, and as I was saying, Rain won't even be utilized because everyone dies coming onto that B bomb site, and now it's a little bit more like it for VP.
Yeah, really well played from Flip to go and get that information, to jump sandbags and just have that understanding. It allows James in a position to take a kill away from Faze, and they feel uncomfortable. So they completely adjust on the fly, and they fall into that trap. They deviate away from what they originally wanted to achieve. And therefore, you walk into 4 players.
Propel them potentially onto this A bomb site. It is fortified with 3 players. Flip caught out with utility. Mir cannot sustain that first frag, and now Flip is all by himself. Norbert dies at the back. 2 versus 2, and Flip deep in enemy lines. They're going to have to deal with him towards Gap as Fame rotates in from CT.
This is awkward. Faze are a little bit confined in the bomb site right now. When does Flip activate, and where does he go? Might anticipate the Faze might know he's there, and in fact, Brokey's holding. There's a lot of pressure now on towards Fame, a lot of utility to work with. You don't want to pull that out in the 1 versus 2, so he takes the fight initially. We'll smoke the bomb. We'll nade towards Twist to try and disguise that he's not actually picking the bomb. Oh my goodness me, that's so close. Fame, this time he doesn't call the bluff, doesn't do a Rops, instead takes the fight straight out. Twist claims it.
You can see the anger in Virtus.Pro right there. How do they lose an opener like this? James caught in no man's land. 3 defenders towards this A bomb site, and they're only able to get 2 frags. Fame, this clutch, granted, it was very difficult, but he had the opportunity here. Twist excels, and you can see second prong attack Faze. They're walking into the meat grinder. Brokey alleviates the pressure, not just for one, but for two. He continues fighting forward, but James finally brings him to justice. Grenade too late. Carrigan still a lot of HP taken away. No kit, similar to that last round. And Virtus.Pro, is there a world they just saved this? Mir opens it back up for them, puts it into contention. Twist, 11 HP. We have to identify this. And James coming has a very late lurk. Oh, this is very bold. Bomb, half ticked. He's relying on Flit and Mir. Rain does not miss, but Mir, good trade. And now, James, that late lurk, it is so fabulous. I doubted him. However, his teammates bait him in. And Virtus.Pro, the round lived and died with them. And they're going to live.
Well done. Yeah, again, really well done. Faze, they try and crack open the opportunities. They give it over. But as soon as James gets the contact on towards Brokey, he's out of there. He knows, okay, I'm just going to try and flank immediately. I rely on the fact that we've still got an influx of players over to be able to try and defend B. What shots from Brokey. Just to open up this in the first place. Mir finds free. James on the Norbert does all of the damage.
It's a bit panicky for Virtus.Pro. However, they did have the right read. It is still going towards his B bomb site. Norbert, lovely utility placement. It allows him to evacuate. The Molotov comes down onto him. Carrigan's been spotted like ships in the night. Passes Mir, somehow gets onto James, but mitigated by Fame. Bomb still yet to be planted. Twist, that one rifle brought into the server. It was Brokey in the last round, and it's going to be Twist this round. 2 versus 4. Blitz completely out of the equation. Still over on that A-bomb site. It's going to have to be a save. And Faze, they've done it twice before, and they're going to add another one to their tally. The Tech 9s. They're so
up against the wall. Has to be a save. Faze, no. They could potentially hunt this. It's more damage done to VP's economy in the long run. It's only going to benefit this T side. Fame, standing strong. Flit, tucks in the corner. I think they just about got those rifles out.
That's very important. We were mentioning at the very start of that round how poor the economy was for both sides. And Faze, they did it with the Tech 9.
Instead, it's being held. Carrigan going for a smoke again here. Look at this. He's hit the timing. He's behind all of them here. Oh, this round lives and dies by Carrigan. He goes and now he backstabs A. And then Faze, there's a pathway for them up the ramp.
And he finds both of them, though. That's the issue. Is one enough? Game, back turned, trigger discipline. He's trying to search for 2. Coming around the corner. There it is. So beautiful, so powerful, and it even gets Flame. Magnificent from the captain. When called upon, he delivers, leading by example.
I'll tell you what as well, that's really close. Because that third kill we
pretty much immediately towards middle. I think he's being way too aggressive with his lurks, and he has been bailed out by his teammates. Mir clinging onto this rifle for dear life. No armor. He still is able to assassinate Rain from the heavens. Able to keep that over. And Virtus.Pro, they had money still saved over in that last round. I have no idea what their economy is going to be like, but Carrigan, it's a show of majesty. Just pure, mechanical, and brave. What is this from him? Heroics. It's underestimated how good he can be in this server. And it's understated how important he's been in this round. Rops and Carrigan, though, still keeping themselves in this. This is a massive round to be winning for VP if they do snatch this away.
There's no utility to get Flit out of this position. And it means that the rifles can just sit in this smoke. They can be a distraction piece. This is really awkward now for Faze. Carrigan clears the corners alongside Rops, but time, it's going to be a factor here. Pistols are starting to push through. And whilst Rops finds one, Carrigan gets eliminated. Rops stands tall. And now he needs to fight forward, manages to get himself out. And there's no kit. Mir, Rops, 1 bullet from death. And Mir, he's sticking it. He's trying to do it to Rops, but round the corner, Rops finds the headshot. Faze just about survive.
A big, big sigh of relief. My God, not confident whatsoever in what just happened, but for Fame, so devastating. What more can you do if you're Fame there? He's had such a good round. single-handedly brings it into contention. And for Virtus.Pro, you can tell that...
Oh, and even if he falls, you still got Fame as the safeguard. This is really awkward. 40 seconds left. They're going to activate because of Karrigan's contact. Even though there's a molly, Fame still stands within it. He finds Karrigan. All that space is now lost out. And whilst Rops, he will find one kill back. It's still an awkward round to try and recover here.
Can Brokey get away? That's the most important question. Wait, no, they just bypassed him. They thought they were going towards the A-bomb site. Now Flit, he's revealed his hand, coming in. Robs executes him. Oh, how have they done that now? A 4 versus 4. Done so perfectly by Fame on the back of the bomb site. Karrigan, the advanced position wasn't enough. But in tandem, Rops and Brokey, ice in the veins. Back-to-back clutches for Faze. And they sail to an 11th.
I don't know what the read is. I don't know what the call is there, but that is the nerves getting to Virtus.Pro. Because they completely leave the bomb.
There is a possibility. If Norbit does die, they can go towards B. Rops shows he's still here, and I think with 30 seconds, they're going to have to commit towards the A-bomb site, and Rops will be in no means able to help. James strikes for the first. He's had such a good round. Brokey walking into his crosshairs. Utility out. Brokey tries to capitalize upon this and will succeed. Bomb attempted to go down, but 2 players towards Gap. It's going to make his life very difficult, fighting his way forward. But it's the bait and switch. Rops dies towards middle, and now we could be venturing to overtime.
Yeah, well played. Nice shots at the end there from Brokey, but that round is all about the other sniper. James here, this first shot is ridiculous, but the proactivity, the willingness to get involved back in the fight, knows that FaZe can't have all of this space up ramp and playing ahead of the flashbangs on this angle. It makes it ever so difficult.
Will in the nick of time, but here comes Utility. James strikes, trying to push them into overtime. Mir, however, falls, baits in for Flit. Bomb trying to be planted in the smoke. Flit, though, standing the tallest right now in this server. Can't deny the bomb. It's being backstabbed by Rops, and Rops will alleviate that pressure, but he's being swung on, and in a blink of an eye, Virtus.Pro, they send us to overtime.
They just about do it. They get it done, and you got to give a lot of credit there to Flit, who just tucks himself in that corner. He makes himself unknown. All the contact being taken here from Heaven and Elevator allows Flit this wiggle room, allows him this space, and yet again denies FaZe the space up ramp, the space in the bomb site. VP can then completely crescendo completely on towards that attack.
Very similar to what they were doing on the CT side. Karrigan walking dead. Somehow Jay misses that shot, burning in the Molotov, is able to retreat, and he's taken all the attraction away from Mir. He doubles down. Brokey, a nice trade, but it's a 2 versus 3 for FaZe. Flit, though, does he anticipate Brokey?
It's weird. You maybe do anticipate another player here, but oh, as Brokey moves away, scoped. That would have been heard. Flit on the close angle. Brokey seemingly aware, but not ready for the close pressed face of Flit up against the scope. Rops now left all alone, and whilst he's normally out towards mid this time, he's down at the base of B. Going to have to be a huge clutch, but the bomb in possession of VP. Utility limited time now starts to become a factor, and with the smoke thrown in his face, first blood certainly looks like it's going to be drawn from VP.
Yeah, Rops, they know where he is. Smoke, I mean, it's a bold option, but it was the only option he had. He disperses the smoke, and Flit, very nicely done. Virtus.Pro, they take all the aggression towards that A ramp. It was definitely very messy, and there was a lot of opportunities where it could have gone awry. However, there was so many different factors and so many different parts of aggression that were being implemented on different occasions as well. Will allow James to walk into a position to excel, but Karrigan this time does not lose out that fight. Unfortunately, walked into Norbit's crosshair, though I don't think that really matters because it's still a 2 versus 4. They've still got a mountain to climb, and Rops, he's been so cool and tactical in his mid-approach. He is going to reveal his hand, but it makes the rotations from Fame and Norbit ever so more difficult. Bomb coming over towards B. There was an opportunity there for Norbit to catch off Twist with Utility out, but unfortunately he does not seize it. And that's actually information that Rops can play with. And speaking of Rops, he catches one around the smoke. That's a little bit more like it. Norbit, this is done and dusted. An unwinnable clutch. He has to deal with Rops first and middle, but Rops securing so much of this map, the whole series.
As they rotated away through Elevator, Rops would have heard that from his position in top middle. So he says to Twist, you can probably take B, but just be mindful that there are players coming in from CT. That's why you see Twist, even though he is clearing angles, heavy priority over towards CT, over towards Guardian, making sure that he can't get caught off guard. And here, Rops has just taken his time playing back from VP, but Flit can't capitalize off the back of it.
Yeah, Flit was really far away. The flashbang was coming in. I was like, I don't know what Flit can do with this because he's not in a position to actually utilize that flash. And now here comes the artillery. Flit alongside Mir. They're just lurking around these smokes. This is so confusing. The bomb, it has to get planted with Flit in the back line. The espionage is successful. Drops the bomb. It has to be reclaimed by Karrigan, but he has no idea where Flit is. Somehow finds the kill. Bomb still, though, yet to be retrieved. Karrigan, what's he doing? He needs to get the bomb. He's still finding frags, though. He's fighting forward. There's no time. They might get the kills, but the bomb, it's been dropped. James was a nail in the coffin, and Fame, all he has to do is just survive.
Yeah, that's awkward. That's the comms just getting a little bit chaotic there for Faze, but you completely right. Like that molly from Karrigan because it allows Rain that space up gap, but one goes the other way. Mir's been able to find it, but remember, you said there's 4 players still in this stack, but they're all getting decimated by Mir. Karrigan finally brings calm, and now Brokey hits essential shots. A 3-on-2 time, not on VP's side. But yet again, they make it work. James, understanding that Rops can be in the corner, and he hits the shot. VP up to map point.
Everything was in favor of Faze in that round. Rops taking all the space and information away from Virtus.Pro, allowing for the 4-man stack. And what is this from Mir? The first shot's nice, but the second shot is even cleaner. Brokey, maybe if he'd actually got that first kill onto Flit on Gap, if you can remember, about 30 seconds ago, he missed a trade, and that could be to his downfall because he doesn't pounce. It's going to be too late. Will still find the kill on Rain, but the rotations have come in. He's made that space. Brokey, what a trade. Karrigan, they're just erupting from the smokes. We could still be alive on Vertigo. However, a left-right punch puts it into a 2 versus 2. Bomb, look where it is. It's down, and they can't retrieve it. James, very acutely aware of Rops being on the back lines, but he couldn't be any more mistaken. Now, with the bomb, attempt to be picked up. James holding for Rops, but Rops just sided him. Now it's all down to Mir. Bomb being planted. 1 versus 2. Spots out Twist. Can't get the fight. And with the utilization of the new smoke features, Twist keeps us alive.
What a play from Faze. What a round being won back. And that's all off the back of them not going for these lurks. They go, okay, look, we keep giving over these kills in isolation. So instead, we'll tunnel on the bomb site and we'll fight together. Unfortunate, you mentioned that Flit might have missed the timing. In actual fact, it does work out like that. Rops, this kill here on towards James is absolutely everything. It is surgical.
Now, here comes the attack. Peering their way in. Flashbangs go in. Molotov lands on Rops, but Twist, what is that opener? Twist holds his spray for a second, and Rops is able to get out of dodge. What is this hold? We're going to a second overtime. Flit, all by himself. He's been the talisman for Virtus.Pro, but this is too tall of an order.
And that is Twist. That is very bad.
Back lines, the player, they got tagged down early, and they might look to pop onto this A-bomb side. But Brokey, this nade could do a whole host of damage. And with an exact identical setup to the last, they've got 2 players remaining towards the B-bomb side, but it's Karrigan. They dodged from a grenade thinking it's a flashbang. Karrigan running out of bullets. What is that? He gets the dink down on Mir, and with the final 2 bullets, is able to eliminate.
Is the differences between Faze's T side and Virtus.Pro's T side. A lot of extremity work from Virtus.Pro. How many times have they been in middle? How many times have they been causing a threat towards the guts of the map? They haven't. And what does that mean? Brokey could come over and set up this pop flash that's secretly a grenade.
He might even go for it again, and he is. Now, can this A defense hold? Rain peeks out on a perfect timing, eliminates Norbit. Brokey mixed shot, they're going to charge him down, and he won't be able to survive after that second. Still, a very difficult round to work with. It's a 2 versus 4, and look at how close Rops is. Rain can just hide and simmer in that smoke. Everyone's coming forward. Rain dies through the smoke. Do they know about Rops? That's the very key detail, and they just peek into Karrigan. Bomb planted for him. And now both Twist and Rops on the back line. Flit tapping the bomb. He hears both players stepping up and is somehow able to identify Twist, but Rops is way too far from him. And Faze, this is a lot more like it. They're the Titans of CS2, and right now they're proving it. in the
Look at
second
this.
overtime.
Look at this.
That's sensational. Who does that? Rops does it. He's cool by name, cool by nature.
Ridiculous. Fair play for Flit to make this one even look scary at best work. That molly completely isolates Carrigan, and that flashbang full blinds him, but the spray he holds, and he still finds fame regardless. Has to look the other way. Game will finally trade him. It's a 2-on-2 now, and with 30 seconds left, they can drop the utility. Will they commit in towards the bomb site? It looks like it will be. Twists over the top of the smoke. Can't find purchase. Instead, will allow VP the luxury of the plant.
Norbert has also kept a Molotov and a flashbang, so the flashbang sails in. It's just going to stamper them a little bit more. Molotov, how's this going to be utilized? There is a smoke for the bomb. Does Brokey put that elsewhere, though, before they get to that bomb site? There is kits on 2 individuals. Flash goes out for FaZe Clan. Norbert, 6 HP. He needs to be very careful. Smoke on the bomb, so the Molotov can't affect that. James tapping away, baiting in for Norbert, but now it has to be Norbert. James dropped. Bomb being defused. No one's holding gap. Norbert holds a spray and he succeeds. That's it. Twist has no time, and Norbert with 6 HP clutches up for Virtus.Pro, and that one round, can it be utilized? Is it good enough?
Yeah, awkward moment. You see the AWP firing off from ramp, and the rifle's not continuing. And FaZe, they think, well, maybe there's both players out here towards ramp. We'll try and bait them in the open, a tap on the bomb, another one. But it's not quite. And we said in those positions where Virtus.Pro are in the 3 versus 3, where FaZe have overextended, allowed Fame the opportunity to find those 2 kills. They can always work their way back into a round. Nice shot from Brokey. But ultimately, it's Norbert that is the most patient on the server. One stairs, FaZe want to commit towards B.
Good flashbang though, and Rops falls. That's a lovely opener. Carrigan tries to make some space with this pandemonium. However, there's still 3 players there, and Carrigan just walks into their crosshairs. Rain trying to do what Rops does best, and he will get the first. Good trade though by Flit. They know about Fame, and the fact that he's staying alive for so long is so impactful. A smoke comes in to give him some sort of coverage, and I feel like for Twist and Brokey, this could be too tall of an order, and especially with Twist being spammed through the smoke, is leaving the AWPer all by himself, peering his ugly head up, rears it, connects, passes by Flipmere, and unfortunately, that's it for Virtus.Pro. They'll find 17, and they even up the scoreline.
Yeah, nice. That was very proactive out of VP. Something we've not really seen on their CT side. They led a lot with utility. They isolated Carrigan in the corner. And by him forcing the smoke, that gives the indication to both Fame and Mir, well, actually, we can take the fight on towards stairs. We don't need to worry about being exposed from that left-hand side. And if Carrigan tries one of these smoke plays that, hey, worked wonders in regulation, we're holding, and we're making sure that we don't get punished yet again. Very calculated round out of VP.
Flit, the closest player, is in middle, over towards the B-bomb site. Jane, if he falls here, what? He gets the collateral. He misses the first shot. I thought he was down and out. This round should already be over. They should be on the A-bomb site. But now, because he was able to get that collateral, it's made it so much more winnable for this over-rotated Virtus.Pro side.
Yes, James time, just not in the way that you expect. Big nades. Now fall forward towards sandbags. They've got all the room here, VP, to work with. Bomb now under pressure to try and even be planted. And as the digits, they get punched in from Rops. It's still uncomfortable. Mir might even force the issue.
Mir forces the issue, but Brokey sends it right back to him. No util across the board now. Smokes still in play, giving Twist some coverage. Unfortunately, will not be enough. And Rops now lurking around these smokes on default, catches Norbert off guard. Brokey in tandem, strikes Fame down. Flit, a 1 versus 2. He has to be claiming this. Out in the open, exposes himself with the orb, crashes to the ground as FaZe Clan, they reach for the stars, they reach for the sky, and claim 18. The first time this whole map, they've actually had that match point.
And that's even with James finding the collateral here. And that's with Virtus.Pro being able to rotate back in, but these dynamic AWP plays from Brokey. Look at every single one of these replays. Look at his reposition. He's been so mobile with
vying for 19. looking to do it out of middle. Mir and Norbert in tandem strike, but a nice trade from Twist. Yes, they've lost their talisman in middle, and Twist got to be very careful because Fire is hot, and he's confirmed that. However, because he's gone so far out of that Molotov, they don't anticipate him to be so close as he is. But what if Faze do? They're everywhere. Like, okay, grand. Karrigan's up on that B bomb site, but they are everywhere. Rain on the A bomb site, those strikes. You had two players in very aggressive positions, and now both of them are looking to strike. Fame still wary of Karrigan, and he will execute. 2 versus 3 now. Bomb yet to be planted, but Rain, can this aggressive position do him justice? It does. Mir falls the wayside. It all is called upon Fame and James rotating from that B bomb site. Brokey has James' number. Fame coming from elevators, spots out Rain. But what can he get done here? Walks into Brokey's crosshair, and that's it. They've done it in double overtime. They were down. They were out. It felt like VP were sailing to a third, but no one can stop them right now. Faze reign supreme as they conquer Virtus.Pro, crowning themselves as the Thunderpick World Champions!
What a play, and of course it comes in typical Faze fashion. When you think they're down and out, when they are down 8-1 to Virtus.Pro, of course it's them. The only team in the world that can consistently go on these deep runs. You count them out round after round, map after map, and yet they still stand and deliver. We move forward from CSGO to CS2. It's 2 in the name, and it's 2 in the game for